Peace and blessings. Welcome to Ladyhood with your girl, Sophia. As mentioned on previous episodes, a lady presents herself with grace and elegance always. And on today's episode of Ladyhood, we're going to be discussing a lady's stance. I'm sure you're wondering what I mean by that, but it's really quite simple. When a woman walks, she glides with confidence and her head held high. When she sits with an erect spine and her shoulders back. She demands attention and respect just by her presence. There's also many different health benefits that's associated with great posture as well. So much to talk about, you guys. So sit tight and we'll get right into it after this short break. It's time for the icebreaker game. By now, you guys know that I love quotes. I'm forever quoting somebody or quoting something on all the shows, right? So I thought it was pretty fitting to create a game revolving around quotes as well. But in honor of Black History Month, we would also like to include some highly influential Black ladies who have some highly influential quotes. So the name of the game is Quote Me. How we play. I'm going to give you a few facts about a highly influential Black lady. And then from there, I'll give you one of her quotes. Let's see if you can figure out who this woman is. Okay? All right, let's go. Our first young lady was an American politician, also an educator and author. In 1968, she became the first Black woman elected into the United States Congress, representing New York's 12th Congressional District for 7 whole terms. And here's her quote. The emotional, sexual, and psychological stereotyping of females begin when the doctor says, it's a girl. Who is that lady? Can you guys figure it out? It was Miss Shirley Chisholm. Amazing woman. All right, moving on to the second young lady. This young lady was an American civil aviator. She was also the first African American woman and first Native American woman to hold a pilot's license. And she was also the very first Black person to earn an international pilot's license as well. Here's her quote. I decided Blacks should not have to experience the difficulties I faced, so I decided to open a flying school and teach other Black women to fly as well. Who is she? Miss Bessie Coleman. All right, last and certainly not but least. This young woman was an American civil rights and human activist, and she was largely behind the scenes organizing the career of other highly influential leaders. Just to name a few, W.E.B. Du Bois, Thurgood Marshall, Philip Randolph, and Martin Luther King. Here's her quote. The major job of getting people to understand that they had something within their power that they could only be if they understood. Who is she? Miss Ella Jo Baker. Guys, by listening to these quotes, you can tell that these ladies were all about promoting change, not only during the times that they were living in, but it's still relevant still today. They paved the way for us. Here on Ladyhood the Show, we pay homage to our Black history forefathers. We thank you. All right, let's get back to the show. There's a clear difference between the stance of a man and that of a woman. Now, men, they tend to want to look more straight and strong, while women, we seek to want to create more shape and curve with our stance. By learning how to stand like a lady with poise and elegance, it can make you appear more younger, thinner, healthier, and more feminine. Allow me to demonstrate. Always stand up straight. Have your head up high, but your chin down. Shoulders back, but down. Chest raised, rib cage tucked in. Tummy, always tucked in, ladies. Don't let it just hang out. Stand up straight, tummy in, back arch. Knees straight, feet flat on the ground. This presentation indicates that you are confident. You have self-respect and respect for others. Straight posture also says that you are interested in what the other person is saying and you value the conversation. So ladies, always be conscious of your posture and your stance. Everyone, remember my daughter Allie. Allie, say hey. Hi. Allie is going to model as I demonstrate ladies' posture while in the sitting position. Okay? All right. So, same thing. When you're sitting, always sit up straight with your back straight. Okay? Head up high, but with your chin down. Your shoulders should always be back, but down. And your chest needs to be up and your rib cage tucked in. Tummy, always tucked in, ladies, even while sitting. Your back needs to be arched. Thank you, pumpkin. Knees always need to be straight. Yep. Hands on your lap. And if you're wearing a skirt or a dress, cross those legs, ladies. Very good, very good. And feet always flat on the ground. Thank you, pumpkin. You're welcome. Good posture and strong ladylike stance offers several health benefits, ladies, such as, just to name a few, it increases your blood flow. It opens up your lungs and your chest to have a higher lung capacity. It decreases pain in your body from your neck, your shoulders, your back. It relieves tension and pressure. I mean, the benefits, they're limitless. So always, ladies, be conscious of your stance and your posture, because after all, your health could depend on it. Be consciously aware of your curves and accentuate your assets in your stance, gracefully, of course. I'd like to leave you all with this quote by Mariha Yeshiva, and it says, "A good stance and posture reflect a proper state of mind." That pretty much sums it up. Posture is so much more than just a physical, ladies. So exude wisely. Now that we've broken down the stance of a lady in regards to her posture, now I'd like to give you another perspective. Stance is also defined as standing firmly against something or strongly agreeing on a topic. Essentially, a lady is authentic. She's decisive. Whether people agree with her or not, she stands firm in her truth. She speaks her truth, regardless. A strong but classy lady, she shows maturity and wisdom in her stance as well. She isn't easily wavered. Listen, ladies, either way, whether it be in your posture, with your stance, or with your opinion, stand firm in it. All right, everybody, that wraps up today's show. To our radio listeners, thank you so much for tuning in every week. Be sure to find us on YouTube, as well as follow us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Ladyhood The Show. Also, be sure to check us out next week, where we discuss our hot topic, Patiently a Lady. See you next week.